Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. I hope you are having a great day, a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever this finds you in the world. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This is your Cancer Tarot reading, your Cancer Love Tarot, Cancer Love reading, and as is almost always, pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Cancer love messages. Channeled love messages from your person, from their higher self. Cancer, this is your love reading where we're looking at their feelings for you, their intentions, their next steps, their next move, and the current energy in this connection. If you're navigating silence, distance, or no contact situation, we're going to, well, either way, we're just going to dig in here and see what we can get. Clarity, truth. Let's go in. Let's see the energies that are coming in, Cancer. The Seven of Swords in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is a runner we are dealing with, and it's a runner who realizes, whether they are or not, let's see, that they need to make some amends here. What have they been running from? Well, it's connecting to the Three of Cups, and that is your energy, Cancer. Mercury in Cancer. Okay, so I'm getting some energy that this person is in this energy of regret. This is somebody who needs to make amends, are they? It's somebody who, okay, how to put this? How do I want to put this? It's somebody who is kind of in it. You know what I mean? Like they're awake. They might be in a vice. It's very specific. I do feel like this is for sure. You're for sure navigating silence with this person. Distance. I do feel like this is closer to a no contact situation. But that's going to be very specific for you. No contact. No communication and or in separation. It's somebody who did run who knows they need to make amends. Are they? And is there an upcoming confession or apology around that? Because they're holding on to it. That is really clear. I feel like they're going through it, like they're in it. Yeah, okay. Cancer, this is a timeless reading. Trust the timing. I'm going to just move it a little bit more. Just a reminder that all the contact information, playlists are in the description, but also always here at the Tarot Closet. And remember, if you suspect, hear, see, recognize my style, things I say in other readings that are not here on my verified channel, the Tarot Closet on YouTube, you know what that means. So keep those emails coming, letting me know. Yeah, thank you so very much. Let's continue digging in. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Cancer. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah, oh my gosh. Justice is the first card down. Page of Cups in reverse. Yes, this person is emotional. This is somebody who needs to make something right, are they? Cause and effect. There's some truth here that they know. I'll tell you what, and I definitely feel like something has gone on. I mean, it's already been really clear for me, and justice is really super clear. And the Page of Cups in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is very triggered right now. I feel like they made a decision, maybe a succession of them, like a lot of them, that led to where things are now, based on some fear, but also potentially other things that are going on in their life. It's clear around the Three of Wands in reverse that something, a choice you've been waiting on or a move you were waiting on connected to the Ace of Pentacles hasn't happened or didn't happen. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, by the way, in there. Yeah, and they're, I tell you what, they're awake, they're aware, they're feeling the regret, they're in the feels. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. I really appreciate it. Ace of Swords. It's kind of like my mini judgment energy. And it's just really clear for me that it's somebody who is awake, who's thinking about everything. I want to validate too, it could be around a particular time of year. Whatever it is, they're in it. Although I also want to validate if you're here in real time, which doesn't matter if you are okay or aren't, because it's really timeless. We are coming out of Mercury retrograde. We're not out yet, and there's still like a shadow, I guess you could say, after, or is that shade? The shadow. And so a lot of things came up for this person throughout the last couple of weeks. And a lot is still here. Now now they have to look at it all. It totally brings in the Alanis Morissette song and the mess you made. Because it's all up there looking at it. It's sort of like if you, think about a dog going out and digging up their bone, and it's like been out there forever. And it's like, oh my gosh. It's a bone. It's connected to some of the past energy around that bone and what happened. And now they dug it up and it's like covered in dirt. And it's all up for this person. They're clear. Mental clarity is beyond here in our Ace of Swords. Information, clarity around relationships. Here with Justice. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Kind of a move, impulsive. There it is. There's that Two of Wands. Okay. And there's the Empress in reverse. Right with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's really strong validation for me that there were issues around moving forward. There is timing involved. Divine Feminine energy, the Empress, Taurus. Obviously, the leader of all 12 zodiac signs, can make it happen, can create and grow. And it's the opposite here. So it's clear that, it's timing energy around specifically for you. Was somebody ready? Somebody wasn't. Somebody was available. Somebody wasn't. There's definitely an emotional unavailability at some point, and that could be connecting to kind of how you got into silence or no contact. This person pulling away, I feel. Yeah, and it's just a really strong validation around things not moving, Like either not using the resources they had because the Emperor has them all, or not using them correctly. There it is. There's that energy of emotional. Oh my gosh, it's so clear. The pulling away energy, Eight of Cups. Here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. You were waiting on this person. Make a choice. Make a move. This is someone who ran, who is triggered right now. Who's in it. Who's going through it. And this Two of Wands energy, again, it's like things here with the Three of Wands. They actually are completely connected also here on the table, as you can see. Not just catty corner, connected. Yeah, the person that you're waiting on, for some of you were waiting on. The Ten of Pentacles, okay. And the King of Cups. What they held back emotionally is just the hiding of the feelings here. I don't feel like it's just somebody who hid. It's somebody hid them. They have been now, actually. But it's somebody who did pull away emotionally. There's a strong ghosting energy. It's here in the Eight of Cups as you're waiting on. So you were in something, you were already kind of moving along, whether you had built a life, you were building it, or it was on the table. This is somebody who panicked, ran for various reasons, which could include third party. I want to say if somebody here is in another connection, Ten of Pentacles, it's a very long-term energy. However, it's also connected to the Page of Cups in reverse in the partnership placement. And it's really clear to me that's connecting to how you got here into this silence. If you're navigating silence, distance, no contact situation. But also if they've been quiet or pulling back, there has been silence emotional distance. What's clear is this connects to that because that's like a fear around it, emotional kind of energy, lack of it. Immaturity is also here. And it's on the other end of the Knight of Wands. So for those of you that this was physical and or platonic and there was more implied or you were heading for more, that's also a validation. But that connection to kind of how you got here in this situation also connects to that Ten of Pentacles. So perhaps you were there or you were heading there. Were you in a long-term connection? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, you were heading there. There's the Seven of Swords again. Look, this is really clear, Cancer. It's here with the Page of Cups in reverse, and that's the energy around this, how they kind of got here, you know, the immaturity, why things are silent or you're in a no contact situation. It's clear. It's really super clear, and it's connecting to running from the Ten of Pentacles. And now we have the clarity here too, and there's justice here for you because it is somebody who's realizing that. We saw it coming in reverse. Justice obviously is connected to the heart chakra and also Venus, the planet of love, you know, this relationship. And that's also connecting us here to the Ace of Swords, the clarity about their behavior, what happened, clarity about their feelings that they ran from. It's just so clear. And also clarity, again, which is interesting because there's crystals all over the place here on the table today in your reading. This message is coming through very strongly today for the Tarot Closet community. I mean, there's 10 here. We're seeing clarity around the Nine of Pentacles. Is coming in. It's here in the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So this Nine of Pentacles energy, I feel like, is more connected to you. It's not about the zodiac sign. Virgo and Mercury energy, and, you know, you're Cancer. I want to remind you that, yeah, if you're resonating in that way at all in the reading around zodiac signs, for sure, you know, that's for you to decide. But don't worry if you're not, because it's, you know, that's how it is. There's a lot coming in. But this Nine of Pentacles is connecting for me around how they're seeing you. And yeah, I like that for you because that is a, you know, kind of doing okay here energy. However, it's connecting to you too and what they need to make right here. And they know that. That's the thing. Are they? The Devil in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Magician in the upright, the World card, yes they are. The Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups, the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh. So this is real clear. It's the Ten of Swords in reverse. There is an apology in here. There is an apology in here, Cancer, that this person has been holding on to, and they're in it right now. Knight of Cups, Scorpio and Pluto. What is in this cup? An apology. What's falling out of it? Stars. Connecting us to the star energy. Clarity. Making it right here with justice. It's where it wants to go. Affinity. This person's energy coming in here. That's what is in here today. Yeah, this restless energy that I've been feeling, kind of triggered, restless, not sleeping, is so validating. And also the Devil in reverse, Capricorn and Saturn energy, both connecting with the shadow, ego, fear, maybe even vice around how you got here, whatever that is. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But also getting out of shadow and ego here, especially ego, to recognize, have clarity around the part that they played here, which is quite big, and making things right. They're kind of the restless energy here in the Four of Swords in reverse. And a validation of where things are here, which we already know. It's connecting with the Eight of Cups, you know, telling me that, yeah, something went on in the Three of Swords. And this is kind of that energy of a pause or separation type of energy. Again, whether you're just navigating silence, no contact situation. This is like, I want to get out of this. It's getting restless, and it's coming here with the Eight of Wands, communication, the World card, the end of the cycle you've been in, the Magician who's about to make it happen. And the High Priestess in reverse. Now this is your energy, Cancer. Divine Feminine energy. And obviously Major Arcana. What hasn't been revealed? What have they been holding back? Everything that happened here. Seven of Swords on the other end, which was in reverse coming in, around them knowing what they did. Knowing they need to make this apology, make amends. And the other end around the Ten of Pentacles. So that particular energy connecting to you and sort of, what happened? What hasn't been revealed here, which is about to be. The Magician, the World card, the Eight of Wands. Gemini in Virgo. And that energy around the Magician, as above, so below. So like what's in there? What's in between that? Like what needs to happen? Well, the Magician, unlike the Empress, not the leader, but the Magician has access to all the elements. And look at all the crystals here. Clarity, healing, a lot of different properties going on. And we could name them all off. I see amethyst, I see sapphire, emeralds. I see, what is it? I know what it is at the tip of my tongue. Suddenly I'm the loved one. What's my, whatever, I can't remember. And a lot more at the tip of my tongue, but we're going to stop there. The main thing is, this is an energy of having all the resources and using them, including resources as simple as a phone, The Magician is connected to both the solar plexus chakra, I do, and then moving into the throat chakra, I speak. I mean, it is just really clear. The end of a cycle, the World card. This person, whatever obstacles, whatever has kept them from saying this, they're definitely in the process of getting over that, getting over shadow, ego, and making this right. This is somebody who knows they need to make this right and apologize to you, Cancer. It's so clear. And this snake that's on here, that's energetic movement, but it's also around renewal, because a snake has to shed its skin. There's just no way to get around that. And that is what's happening. For me, it's like a wake-up energy. It's a slow wake-up energy. But this Eight of Wands, Sagittarius and Mercury energy, what they want to say to you is what you want to hear. They are recognizing their ways for sure. It is a transformational energy for me today. Around this person, there is some wake-up energy, like they know. Eight of Wands is connecting here to the Eight of Cups. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet, by the way. What I wanted to tell you is that for me, that's a new stage energy. That's transformational. That's butterfly energy, which is also all over the table here. And that's, you could say, kind of after the fact of everything that's happened, because a butterfly waits until storms pass, winds die down to kind of come out. And this transformational energy, based on when this person stepped away or ran away or pulled away, connects with the energy of coming back in. Like there is some wake-up energy and some change around it. Now, where that takes everybody, what that means for the connection, the future is not fixed. Everyone has free will. What's very clear is this is somebody who is for sure realizing what they did, the mess they made, and they have a lot of clarity. They're triggered. They just are holding on to it in their heart, I feel like, wanting to tell you how badly they messed up. The World card, by the way, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies. And it's that completion energy. When you get out of the World card, you move into the Fool. taking a chance, a new path, you know, right before the Magician. So it's sort of like, yeah, this in-between energy, like coming out of the World card in the Fool energy, coming into the Magician energy, like the move that they are wanting to make, that they're about to make. The element of timing is really strong here today. Yeah. Oracle. I'm not reading it in reverse. Armor is the bottom of the deck. Well, yeah, look what it protects the heart. That's for sure. And that is an energy around, look, it's connected here with this apology. Also the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the two of those, both deducing to one's giving us an 11, which is a master number and new beginnings, whatever that means for you. But connecting with this, because it's connecting with the Ten of Wands in reverse, which is also this energy of like, okay, putting them down, like lightening things. So there is a new cycle here for you, regardless of what you decide to do. But it's also clear this person wants to get that off of their, their chest, I wanted to say. Get it off their chest. And we're looking at the armor here, which is really, again, very interesting with the Ten of Swords in reverse, because it's sort of like what they have to say. There's still some emotion. There's still some hurt here, I feel. And obviously some like, wait a minute, that around you. But yeah, they're completely aware. Like there's just a strong wake-up energy for me around this person, literal in the night too. And wanting to unburden their heart. I think maybe there's a little bit of selfish energy in there, because isn't that the case a lot of times with people when we want to make something right? But it's also genuine, I feel. They see you as somebody strong and confident, and a lot of that could be what you've been putting forward since things have been going on, because you don't want to let on, you know. I mean, I think that you are those things, so it's not that it's not true. And that is the energy around them about you, is what I wanted to say. Yeah, gosh. So there's a promise here. 2 roses. Look, connecting right here with your 2 roses, with 2 stems intertwined. I do feel like there's still a connection here. And I'm wondering, with this promise right in between the World card and the Ten of Pentacles, if this apology leads to more. The potential, the possibilities are definitely here, in particular with our Magician and the World card. If there are things like long distance, again, or people in either side in other connections, that is validated. Yeah, so it's on the table for sure. Wow. Bringing in the last 3 here. The Star. All roads lead back to you, Cancer. An energy of healing. Again, you go into the Star when you come out of the Tower. So it's like, why are you bringing in the Tower, Christine? Because that's the energy I feel that something has gone on there, you know, that nobody really wanted. So all the reasons and details behind that, I don't need to know. But it's clear, and this is an energy of renewal. This person has hope and definitely has a lot of clarity around their behavior, what they did, the running, regret, having faith that, what is this, someday things will work out, or that someday you'll forgive them. So the dog loyalty is here, and that connects me to the Moon around a lot of the things, truths that have been hidden, feelings, fear. It involves a lot of things, you know, but it's also a dog. In one hand, it's loyalty here, and I feel like there is something still here. There is definitely a spiritual connection, soul connection energy. But that loyalty, it kind of goes toward you, but I'm wondering if it's you or somebody else that also might have some loyalty somewhere else, and that's part of what's been happening. And it could be in that World card. Jobs, money, other people, distance. But we're also seeing the dog loyalty card connecting here with our Eight of Wands around what they want to say to you. Like it's almost like, yeah, it's still you. Look what came down. I want to tell you the truth. I watch you from afar. So that's real clear for those of you in that kind of a distance. With that said, from afar could be across the street, across town, city, state, country, the world. Soul connection verified here. That's already been really clear, but here it is. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages, by the way. I didn't tell you. Messages from their higher self. The bottom of the deck, Cancer. Yeah, I regret letting you go. Okay. I mean, look here. I think that's probably the case for most of you. I feel so much guilt for what I did. Yes, that has been coming through really strongly around how this person pulled away, how they ran, what was said or not said, what they were running from, all of it. I'll make things right. Justice. There we go. Yeah, look, tomorrow, next week, a month, 3 months, a year, it will happen. There is a timeline for the two of you. There is a connection, and this is the current energy, literally. The current energy in this connection, and very strong around what's going on with them in their head. I am so sorry I lied to you. I talked to my friends about you and us, right here on the High Priestess. I heard our song today. So it is somebody who's listening to music. So that could be a song that you know is your song, or it's something they consider your song. It's so hard not being in contact. I have faith that it will end energy. So this is really strong around that. I cannot stand not talking to you. Yeah, it's pretty validated at this point. And you are my person too, Cancer. I want to tell you the truth. Strong messages here today. Beautiful, Cancer. Thank you for joining me. This is your Cancer message today. Your Cancer Love Tarot, Cancer Love Reading. Thank you for being here at the Tarot Closet.